Hello golfers, it's John Dunigan and Carside Coaching. Let's talk about the essential skills of golf. We'll start on the full swing. In order to be an expert golfer, you must strike the ball solidly first and foremost. For the average golfer, striking the ball solidly, 90% of the time is going to represent a major increase in your performance. We talked about solid strike. It could be fat, thin, center, high toe, high, low, or heel and toe. Those are your descriptive of contact. But I think most golfers struggle with ball then turf contact. With a driver, they struggle with centered face contact. And when you get those hybrids and fairways in your hands, center face contact is a very big deal. Don't forget what we talked about with gear effect overriding the face and path. That's why your club faces are round on those woods, especially your driver. So that's your first essential skill. You got to hit it solid. I have a great saying. I love this. I have so many sayings. It's, if you can't hit it, forget it. Don't worry about where the ball's going if it's not being hit solidly, routinely. Get the solid down first, get the club face second, and get the face and path kind of tightened up to each other third. You'll be a very happy golfer. Now, the second one is to predict the flight. So if I can hit it solid, I get to graduate to my master's degree in golf, predict what flight is coming in advance. So that's our scientific method. If I do this with my golf club, will the ball fly like this? To a reasonable degree, right? And then the last one is to hit the ball far enough to score. Now, many golfers actually already possess the ability to hit the ball far enough to score, but they do not actually hit the ball in the center of the face enough, or they have too much curve on the golf ball, which results in loss of distance. Okay? So it kind of goes back to number one, doesn't it? Well, those are your skills of your full swing. Start with your golf club. What do you need to do with your golf club better to perform the skills? Can't do it? Then you got to start looking about what your body is doing that's causing the problem. In that event, that's why we have all these videos, so you can start looking in sensible directions. You should always start with, okay, I have trouble with driving the golf ball and I'm slicing everything. So you go from there and you go down that track, and it will help you out. With putting, what do you think the essential skills are? It's not the stroke. The stroke's not a skill. Putting is speed. The better putters in the world have a massive control over stopping the ball right there. You'll see that in my new book, Hole It. You'll see it on videos here on the site. Get really good at stopping the golf ball. You'll lower your score immediately. Eliminate three putting. Now, once you can do that, then you can learn how to read greens. But reading greens is entirely dependent upon your ability to predict how far your ball is going to roll. Because if you hit one putt 6 inches past the cup and the next putt 3 feet past the cup, they require completely different reads. Because how fast the ball is rolling has such a huge impact on the break amount. Okay? And the final one is put it on your line. Look. What am I? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am 3-putting way too often. I'll hear that a lot. And I hear, I can't read a green. And then come to find out when testing the student, it's not that at all. Their speed control is just wacky. Put them on my 2 random birdie putts and random approach putts drills. Put them on the 3-step process. Right? A little bit of stroke length and timing. And voila, all of a sudden they can read putts better. It wasn't really the reading, it was the speeding. Chip shots, what do you got? I got to be able to hit it solid. I got to be able to predict how far I'm going to hit it. I got to be able to predict where I need to land it, how much the ball's going to roll out. It's a lot of stuff in chipping. And once again, as we mentioned before, please go through that decision-making process routinely, because once you can strike it solid and you can hit it high, low, and medium, you don't need flop shot, but if you have flop shot too, those are the only 4 shots you need. Well, once you've got that, it's picking the right shot for the right time, the right landing spot, and then finally, of course, executing. So my entire approach to golf is, here are the required skills to be a good golfer. Where are you lacking? Can we start with simply, let's go to developing the skills? Is there something wrong in the way that you're swinging the club that's causing the skill breakdown? And is there something that the body's doing that is completely interfering with your ability to execute the skills? And we go in directly that order, and guess what? All of a sudden, we have some sense made out of the nonsense, and you can get better quickly. So there you go. When you are thinking about your golf game, think about the essential skills and where you can improve just one of them right away. You'll find it here on the website, I promise. Okay, Dunigan out. Hit 'em great.